Welcome back, guys, to the Colorado State Dynasty. Here in week number 8, the 2-3 Colorado State Rams will host 2-3 Hawaii. As both 1-0 in conference play, both 2-3 on the season, do have a slightly better team. As it's funny, Hawaii was the second team I was thinking about going with, but we went with Colorado State. So it's going to be a fun matchup here. Coming off of a much-needed win. Another home game for us. Hopefully able to get to 500 for the first time in the Dynasty here this week. As this one's kicked deep. This game's underway. As Henderson drags him down at the 19. As Landon Sims, the senior running back, only one touchdown, 112 yards on the season, might be injured, dealing with, as I do believe he is out there. So could have got injured early on, coming back. As they go with a pass on first down, easy check down, gain of 6, Landrum with the tackle. He's leading the team in tackles with 40. That's number 41. Now 2nd and 4 from the 25. As they're taking a deep shot here, Davis drills the receiver, forcing the ball loose. What a hit. And now 3rd and 4 from the 25. They go with an empty look. Here comes the pressure. Easy pitch and catch, and he breaks multiple tackles. First and 10 from the 49. Here comes some pressure. Immediate pressure. Dylan Phelps, I should say, with the sack. Believe it's his first of the season. 2nd and 19 now from the 41. Goes with a play fake. That's 3rd and 4 from the 43. As drops back to pass yet again. The pressure was getting there, but a great ball from Warner. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They do go with a handoff, and Powell blows it up, losing 3 on the play. It's his 5th tackle for loss of the season. As a nice run there from Sims, able to get 6 out of it. 3rd and 7 from the 18. As they do go with another pass here. Broken tackle, another one. 1st and goal inside the 10 now for Hawaii. As a nice run there from Sims. Able to get 5. Second and goal now. And they go with a run and easy score for Hawaii. 7-0. As the Colorado State defense didn't look awful, but definitely has to be better. As a couple players to watch out for. Ashlock, receiver. And then I didn't catch the outside linebacker's name, but gonna have to watch out for him. The offensive line not the strongest, as Keith goes with a run here, able to get 4 on his first carry. 2nd and 6 from the 29. With a play action pass across the middle. Wide open is Winfield. Great throw there. Winfield down to the 49. As they go with a draw play here. Keith, another 6-yard carry for him. Second and 4 from the 42. As they pass the ball, Henderson hangs on to it. Fowler with a nice throw there to Henderson. Gets him near the red zone. As Keith with another carry going in the air for a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 now from the 14. Inside the red zone quickly on their opening drive. As Williams with a stone cold drop there. Looking ahead before he even caught the football. 3rd and 1 from the 14. As Keith able to power his way to the 6. Having a really nice start to this game. 1st and goal from the 6. 3 tight ends on the field. They go with a play fake. Williams in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. And we have a tie ball game here. Right before the first quarter ends. As we kick this one away. As drilled down at the 21. Gonna need to see a better performance here. As here comes the pressure. Forces a throwaway. Still got to Warner. Second and 10 now. They go with another pass. They're taking a deep shot downfield. And Davis is beat. Warner put it right on the money. As switching the play at the line here right before the end of the first. A huge play for Hawaii. As another one. Splitting the safety in the corner. Hawaii with a great throw and a touchdown. Warner threw 2 absolute dimes to end the quarter, giving Hawaii a 14-7 lead. As Hawaii dominating through the air. Colorado State gonna have to answer. As Ross back there to return this one down to the 21. First and 10 from the 21 now. As Fowler drops back the pass, Ross takes this one. Juking his way past a couple defenders down to the 38. As Keith with a 5-yard carry. Second and 5 from the 43. Keith going in motion now. As Fowler taking a deep shot now. Landon Bell catches it. He's in! Touchdown, Colorado State! And an explosion happening here. This one's not the best kick. Landrum drills him at the 20, though. First and 20. Here comes the pressure. Powell, Morin with the sack. Actually, I believe it was Gabe who got in, not Powell. 2nd and 18 now from the 12. They do go with a run here. Trips him up. Is Morin on the ground, only able to get 2. As 3rd and 16 from the 14-yard line. As he's taking a deep shot here. What a dime! Warner to his receiver on the outside in double coverage. Fit it right in perfectly. Down to the 25 now. Sims with a nasty juke move, able to get 4. Nearing the red zone yet again. As another easy pitch and catch here. As Warner is in a rhythm and we have to get him out of it. 1st and goal from the 9. The tight end in motion. As a touchdown, Sims breaking multiple tackles and just a poor defensive performance so far in this first half. As Parsons back there to return this one. He gets to the 21. See if Colorado State has another answer. As Henderson breaks off a run. Henderson down to the 41. 20 yards for him there on his first carry of the game. 1st and 10 from the 41 now. As it's underthrown, Winfield wide open, and it's picked. A poor place ball picked off. Now Hawaii can go up 2 scores before halftime. Sims with an 8-yard carry there. A 2nd and 2 from the 50. Can the defense finally get a stop here? As Myers can't bring him down. Landrum finally able to. First and 10 from the 38. As Sims in the air, but Rodriguez gets him down for a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 now. As he's going deep, Vincent with a pick. Braden picks. Back-to-back drives for both offenses. And now Colorado State with a chance to tie before halftime. As Henderson, deep, beats the linebacker. 69 yards. And blown coverage after blown coverage here. 21 apiece right before halftime. As it's kicked deep. But they take a knee in the end zone. 1st and 10 from the 25. Gabe screaming in. Loss of 10, the 3rd sack of the half for the defense. 2nd and 20 now. Hawaii going to milk some clock. As there's a flag on the play. And head topped on the outside is Davis. But I believe it's coming back. And it is a hold on the offense, backs him up to the 7-yard line. Second and 28 from the 7. They go with a screen. Losing 6. And now third and 34 from the 1. Just avoiding a safety and a quick timeout by Colorado State. Sims with a good burst of speed there. Now punted deep to Ross. The spin move gets to the 39. Is trying to just get in field goal range here before the end of the half, as Bell with a nice catch there. Might have just done it. Gets 8 on the carry. As this one's gonna be up. Does it have the distance? Plenty of distance, actually. And it's good. Now a 24-21 ball game right before halftime. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Hawaii returns the kick with 2 seconds left. Cam Barfield, the backup running back, gets in. And Hawaii takes the lead. An exciting first half, 28-24. Over 200 passing yards for both teams. And now we'll see if Colorado State can make some adjustments in the second half on defense. Ross is drilled at the 17. First and 10. They go with a bubble screen to Bell. He's able to get 3. Second and 7 now from the 20. Henderson with another 4-yard gain there. Third and 3 from the 25. Here's an all-out blitz. Ross with a drop.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
Ross with a key drop. Ball was a bit behind him. It's now a punt, and Hawaii has the ball at the 38 with the lead. As a blown coverage, Harrison gives it up. And another long touchdown for Hawaii. As this defense has absolutely zero answer. 62 yards in one play. Now an 11-point ball game. This is going to be Need in the end zone. First and 10 from the 25. As Keith trucking his way past defenders to the 43. First and 10 now. Winfield with a good catch to the 41. First and 10 from the 41. They go with a play fake. As Williams open inside the 20. We're down at the 20 exactly, actually. Second catch of the game. First and 10. Fowler down with a sack. Great coverage downfield. 2nd and 19 now from the 28. Fowler just gets that one away. Third and 19 now from the 28. In a pistol formation here. And another instant pressure situation. Now gonna have to try and tack on 3 more here. This one's gonna be up, and it is good. Making it a 1-score ball game yet again, but this defense needs a stop. There's a nice tackle there by Henderson. First and 10 from the 18, switching the play at the line. Here comes some pressure across the middle, wide open, and it's going to be another score. Hawaii is having a field day, 82 yards. (42-27) midway through the third. I don't know if this offense is going to have enough to keep up with how Hawaii's playing right now. It's 1st and 10. Can Colorado State continue to answer? As he lofts this one deep. Couldn't get enough under it as he's hit, as he's thrown. Great play from Hawaii's defense. 2nd and 10 now. They go underneath, and Bell turns a drag route into 15 yards. He's almost at 100 on the game. As Keith goes with a run here. 7 yards for him. He's over 50 yards on the game as well. 2nd and 3 from the 47. Williams with the drag route, turning upfield. Past the 40, down to the 39. Fowler's almost at 300 on the game as well. 1st and 10. Here comes some more pressure. Ross with another crucial drop. Luckily, this one was just 1st down. Now 2nd and 10. They go with an empty look. Henderson wide open. Powering his way to the 22. Over 100 receiving yards for Henderson on the game. Keith subs in the backfield here. He's only able to get 2 yards, slowing the game down a little bit. 2nd and 8 from the 19. They go with an empty look. As an awful thrown ball there. Tried to split both the corner and the safety. Throw it right at the safety. Now 3rd and 8 from the 19. Bell with a catch just short of the 1st down line. And you got to go for it. Got to make it a 1-score game here. 4th and 1 from the 13. Fowler drops back the pass. Easy touchdown. Winfield's in. Dusted the corner off the line. As it's now 42-34. Back to a 1-score ball game. As they get him down at the 19. This defense is trying everything to throw at Warner. As Sims slowed up. Trucking his way through defenders. Breaks another tackle. Sims is into the end zone. 81 yards. You can't stop this team right now. We had multiple hands on him. Can't bring him down. This might be the highest scoring game I've ever had in a dynasty. Colorado State down 34-49. First and 10 from the 25. As Keith able to get 2. Second and 8 from the 27. Across the middle, Ross with a great catch, juking out one defender down to the 47, nearing the 50. Empty set should be the last play of the quarter. As Fowler takes off, great blocking from Ross. Luckily, he doesn't fumble to end the third. Hawaii's offense is killing us. Gonna have to try and find a way to slow it down here in the fourth quarter. Anderson with a 1-yard carry. It's only his third carry of the game for 26 yards. Now second and 9. As it's gonna be picked. Fowler was drilled trying to throw a deep ball, picked off by the strong safety Peter, and I believe that one will do it. Down 2 scores. No answer for this offense as they get another huge chunk play. Would take a miracle at this point. As Sims only able to get 2. Has more yards in this one game than he had all season. Second and 8 now from the 39. Wide open across the middle. First down. And Warner over 300 or 400 yards. Just 6 minutes to go here. Davis with a nice tackle there. It's been the first game where our defense has been exposed this bad. Second and 7 from the 20. As he's going deep. Touchdown! What a throw! Harrison never turned around. As 56-34 now. We didn't underestimate Hawaii. We knew it was going to be a tough matchup, but we didn't expect to have 56 dropped on us. As Ross brings it to the 23. First and 10 from the 23. As he released it yet again, and another pick. And Ross with a tackle from behind. Peter with his second of the game. As a nice tackle there by Gabe, only allowing 1. Second and 9 from the 40. Another handoff here. Tried to swipe the ankles, couldn't grab him. It's another first down for Hawaii. First and 10 from the 25. Landrum with a tackle from behind, his 5th of the game. Second and 2 from the 17. Dropping back to throw yet again. Overthrown. Had him beat too. Luckily, it was overthrown. Now 3rd and 2 from the 17. As Landrum's in the area, just doesn't turn his head around quick enough. As now 1st and goal from the 8. As Sims walks into the end zone, juking out the safety for his 3rd of the game. And this crowd is dead silent now at 63 points put up on us. Complete domination in the second half from Hawaii. And it all started with the kick return. Just gonna have to air this one out, hope for some time. As no time yet again. Hit trying to throw it. Falls incomplete, luckily. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. As overthrown. Third and 10 from the 24-yard line. Ross hangs onto that one. Great throw on the run from Fowler. Now 1st and 10 from the 49. They go with a play fake. Bell able to hang on to it down to the 32. Offense still fighting till the final whistle. They go underneath. Winfield tried to use his speed to get around down to the 16. Brings us to the 2-minute warning. 63-34. Complete domination from Hawaii in the second half. As Winfield breaks that tackle, he gets 8. Minute 30 left in this one. As completely hit the wrong button, and it's picked again. As that's just how this game has gone. 1st and 10 now for Hawaii. There's a nice tackle there from Powell. Second and 13 now. See if we could at least get like a safety. As the receiver coming in motion. It's a fake to him. Hand off to Sims, who loses a couple. They shouldn't hike this one though, as they'll take their victory here. As an awful second half from Colorado State. Fowler, 20 of 33, 398 yards, 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. 2 came from the offensive line. Just not giving him enough time. Rushing the ball was pretty well. No fumbles, 60 yards for Keith, 26 for Henderson. As Bell and Henderson both had over 100 through receiving. Williams and Winfield with a touchdown each. As only 1 sack allowed, but ton of pressure hit out of sack throws. As Landrum led the team in tackles with 9. Couple players with 2 tackles for loss. Gabe with 1.5 sack. Phelps with 1, half a sack for Jack. Pick from Trey Vincent. Pass deflection, but the defense was horrendous. That's ultimately why we lost this football game here. We fall to 2-4. Got to bounce back in a big way next week. I'll see y'all then. Peace.